He was first sworn in as head of the Constitutional Court. Shortly after, Adli Mansour took his oath as interim president of Egypt.
I swear by Almighty God to uphold the republican system and to respect the Constitution and the law, and to fully safeguard the interests of the people and to protect the nation's independence and editorial integrity.
Mansour was supposed to become Chief Justice last Sunday, but it was delayed due to the mass protest. They had brought the country to a standstill, with supporters and opponents of the now deposed President Morsi vowing to occupy the streets until the bitter end.
It is the majority of the Egyptian people who forced the army to give back the right we gave it to Mr. Morsi.
It was the military that sealed the fate of Mohamed Morsi. Its statement came a few hours past the deadline it had set. This statement was very much in line with what the Tamarrud movement had called for.
This roadmap includes the following: suspending the constitution provisionally. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Constitutional Court will declare an early presidential election.
Tahrir Square erupted in celebrations that went on throughout the night. They had been calling for days on Morsi to leave. Few had doubts he will survive this crisis. But in Nasr city, where supporters of Mohamed Morsi had gathered in their thousands, anger and frustration. Many here, after hearing Morsi was out, swore an oath to protect their country. Morsi is believed to be under house arrest at the Republican Guard headquarters. 2 members of the Muslim Brotherhood were detained, and arrest warrants were issued against the supreme guide of the group and his deputy.
These people who took to the streets are here to prove that their first experience of democracy in Egypt is threatened at birth by the military coup against the constitution.
Egypt's military has maintained a grip over the country since 1952, and again, by staging this coup, even though backed by popular support, is shown that 2 years after the revolution, it appears to remain the most powerful voice in Egyptian politics. The new interim leader now takes over as a president of a country divided. His top priority should be national reconciliation.